reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
I'm your other host, Quincy.
Yeah, I'm running a little late today, but it's kind of hard finding some stuff, even though I completely missed out on one very big thing that we'll talk about later on. Oops. Drinking anything special, Q?
The end of a caramel macchiato.
Ooh. That's right. I'm going to be drinking a zero sugar Starry because I'm still on my zero sugar. I've actually been doing pretty damn good. I have not had caffeine the last 3 days. I'm dying.
Stronger man than me.
Oh, yeah. Caffeine kind of goes right through me, like in a negative way. Like I get the jitters, the shakes. I don't feel very good. Kind of. I don't feel very good, Mr. Stark type of feel. But I'm shouldering through it. I'm shouldering through it. Let's get that ASMR for the people. Ooh.
I didn't even pick up on my end.
Yeah, I picked up on the mic. So yeah. How you feeling, Q?
Exhausted.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I'm burnt.
I'm a little
And I
fried.
still have so much to do after the podcast.
Okay, then I guess we should get right to it. 3 humble bundles for today. Let me click that. There we go. The Yes Chef cooking bundle, starting with Tavern Manager Simulator, the Chef's Shift, Chef Night, Pizza Possum, one of my favorite food-related games, Food Truck Simulator, Bento Blocks, a nice little puzzle game, Magical Delicacy, a very cozy pixel problem solver, almost to the level of Professor Layton. Don't Let It Starve, an interesting little feature. Umami, a cute little game that I kind of want to learn more about. Brewmaster, a beer brewing simulator. Mm-hmm. Tailside, it looks interesting, but not my cut. Witch Sausage Mate, definitely feels very Australian. Burger Bots, a game that it automates your food making with also the crazy virus techie that can possibly happen while trying to manage bots instead of food and people. Cannibal Cuisine, no comment. Bakery Simulator, and Recipe for Disaster.
Oh, so I bought Pizza Possum, and I was really excited to play it with friends, only to find out it was couch co-op only. Luckily for this, you're probably getting a Steam code, I'm assuming.
That is correct.
So the Steam's got the thing to get around couch co-op. But yeah, I was very devastated when I found out I couldn't play it with friends.
I mean, that is. I'm happy that they still have the Steam a share thing. The thing that allows you to basically do couch co-op over the internet.
Yeah.
Remote play. That's what it's called. And with that, they basically want that as a selling point now. It's like, oh, we can't do online co-op or online multiplayer, so the best we can do is still have couch co-op or multiplayer, but have it work through the system that Steam put in place for this exact reason. And I love it. I love it fantastically. All 16 of these games for $16. That's $1 a piece, and it helps out the FarmLink Project. The FarmLink Project connects farmers to communities facing food insecurity, delivering millions of pounds of farm fresh produce that would otherwise be wasted to feed families in need. Doink. Next one up is Hamble's Summer Getaway Bundle. Hamble is Humble Bundle's pig mascot, I guess. And now they're starting to like push Hamble a little bit more forward by having them have bundles of their own. And all of these I will not play just because I don't like the ocean. I don't mind the island ones, but miss me with the ocean. Starting with Primordialis, a interesting little roguelite where you're playing as a jellyfish that allows you to adapt different forms of cells. I was kind of interested by this, but then I saw the big weird fish creature, and I was like, no, I don't want that popping out of like a random side of my screen. No. Caribbean Legend.
Yeah.
Caribbean Legend, a open world little ship battler, neutral. Got no real major anger about it. I would prefer if they had a lot more on land things than what was viewed, so that way we can see some actual like role play for a pirate instead of the just combat. Forgotten
It was
Sea.
kind of what killed Sea of Thieves for me. Or yeah, not Sea of Thieves. What was the one that like we waited for a billion years and then it sucked?
I was Bones and Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones. Yeah, like that was kind of like one of my things with that. I was like, oh hey, when you get to land, you just kind of walk up, grab stuff, and then leave.
Yeah, there's
Cool.
nothing.
This sucks.
Yeah. Like Sid Meier's Pirates has actual like role play elements that allows you to like pick up bounties, etc., and actually talk to people and do this, that. Meanwhile, there's games, there's games where you can have a boat appear out of nowhere and you can go to islands and build on those islands, and I don't know, it just doesn't feel like there's a lot of anger in Forgotten Seas, but at least there's like treasure rooms and a little bit of naval combat. Uh Islanders New Shores. This one is one of those unique little city builders, but you only have a very limited supply of space, including the water surrounding. And I gotta say, as far as like aesthetics and city builders, I don't like either one of those. Well, aesthetics a little more, but as far as combining the two to make it look a lot more peaceful and pleasurable to the eye while you're building and making it not look like it's just kind of scrapped together. Not very Frostpunky. I like it. Yeah, Frostpunky
That
just
looks
says
kind of cool.
this goes here. You don't get a choice. Um, I liked To the Moon. It made me cry, and
I didn't play it. I know of it, but I didn't play it.
yeah, it actually got me to like break down cry and like do a mental reflection and so on. But To the Moon, the beach episode, I if I were to get this bundle, I would take my time and like lean over and wait for it to like I need to be in a mood to play that kind of game. I don't want to hurt myself. But I do love To the Moon. If I do happen to get this and get the beach episode, I can't wait to play it, but I know it's gonna hurt. I know it's gonna hurt bad. The South Island. This one kind of gave me Stardew Valley, but with a little bit of Animal Crossing vibes. Eh.
I have yet to play a single Animal Crossing game.
I recommend the last one if you happen to have a Switch, but
I do officially have a Switch. The problem is the game's still $60.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I've never played Animal Crossing. I did play the Disney Dreamlight Valley one that was basically Animal Crossing.
Yeah, yeah, it is basically the same. But I do like having the light Zelda gameplay that you can have in the mild dungeons. And it says the progression system of classic Diablo, and I'm like, classic Diablo is great, man. I don't know about that. So they use a lot of those little buzzwords. The original Islanders is also on this bundle. However, the islands in this one are a little bit more bigger and varied. Everything is a little bit more voxel and block based compared to the sequel, but even still, the aesthetics are pretty good and on point, and it allows you to build in the water, much similar to the sequel. And Flooded, this one hurts my brain. When I saw the trailer, it looked like Factorio but on crack. Like I was looking at it and I did not know what I was looking at because there was just so many of the same building clustered up and
I told my brother about Factorial because I thought he would like it, and he started playing it. And he texted me one day. He goes, "You didn't tell me this game fucking had spiders." I'm like, "I never told you I played the game. I didn't know it had spiders."
it's not really spiders. They're aliens. I wouldn't say they're
To
spiders.
someone who doesn't like spiders, anything that looks like that is a spider.
Okay, wait, hold on. Would you say the aliens from Starship Troopers are spiders?
No,
Then they're more.
those don't come off spidery.
Yeah, those are what more look like the ones from Factorio.
Okay.
But I digress. If it does look scary, it is scary. I'm not going to take that away.
Have you seen what happens if you turn on the arachnophobia mode on Grounded? It's fucking hilarious.
It's the cat heads, right?
No, they just become like floating bulbs with like two eyes.
That's right. What I'm trying to remember an arachnophobia mode that turns the spiders into like cat heads, floating cat heads.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I think that was a Skyrim mod, but it ain't clicking. Eh. But even still, all of these games, 8 games for $12, helps out the WDC, Whale and Dolphin Conservation. The WDC has offices in the UK, US, Germany, and South America, and currently works on a range of campaigns, including ending hunting and commercial whaling, helping to tackle ocean plastic pollution, ending keeping whales and dolphins in captivity, tackling the issue of bycatch, where whales and dolphins are accidentally caught in fishing gear, and creating safe homes for whales and dolphins. To find out more about their work, hit www.whales.org or find the WDC on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Speaking of crying and speaking of whales, I tend to fall asleep to The Simpsons, and Disney's got a live section on there where it just plays random Simpsons episodes. I turned on last night, and it's the beached whale episode with Lisa. And I was like, oh yeah, because I want to go to sleep instead of going to lay here and cry. Got it.
I found it very funny that a lot of the Simpsons and Futurama episodes, just like every 3, it has like a major story plot, and every like 12 to 15 has like an impactful stab you in the heart, leave you like,
Hey, you timed it. You turned into the comedy series, right? Ready to cry?
yeah, I know, right? You look over at the Fry's dog episode, and you're just like,
Oh yeah.
there's nothing
Was it
funny
is
about that episode.
Seymour?
Seymour, yeah. There's
Yeah.
nothing funny. There's nothing funny about that episode at all. It hurts.
No.
Badoop. I asked Quincy beforehand. Hey Quincy, do you know Shantae, the half genie hero? To which he said, I think I do. Googled it and said, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I only played one game. I played the original way back on the GBA.
I've never actually played this.
Okay. I like it. It's a nice little platformer. Doesn't have very much mechanics. Doesn't have anything above and beyond. Made by Way Forward, probably one of the greatest companies, from what I have been told, to work for. Just because everybody who comes on has like this ebb and flow in their like workforce to just make sure that their games hit so perfectly.
Yeah, I know nothing about any of that. I do know that the character has a moment that suggests that she's a stripper.
That is true, and I'm not going to debate or wonder about that, but she's a belly dancer. I don't know.
I mean, you don't throw money at belly dancers.
When they did River City Girls, I fell in love with that game. River City Girls was a fantastic game. I was excited for the sequel. Sequel came out. I never had a chance to get it, but it dropped on Epic Game Store about a month and a half ago. Grabbed it, played a little bit of it, and I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to play this with someone else. I'm sitting here like really excited. And then I was like, I need to play more Way Forward games. And what do you know? All of the Shantae games, first River City Girls, so I already own that one. The Ruby game, I've watched a couple episodes of Ruby, and it didn't seem like my thing, but it did seem cool. Like, I watched a couple of the action scenes, and I'm like, this is well choreographed. I like it.
Yeah, I've seen that show pop up a few times. I've seen those games pop up a few times. I know nothing about them. Same thing with River City Girls.
Yeah, River City Girls is just River City Ransom, but with high school girls. It's just,
Okay.
yeah, basic game. But Ruby has like almost like 6 seasons, loose seasons of plot and like ups and downs with how people reacted to each of these characters. But fight scenes, 10 out of 10. The Mighty Switch Force, I didn't know this dropped on Steam. So cool. I'm very excited. This is the collection that involves 1 and 2. So if I happen to get this bundle, I'm very happy that I'll be able to play them.
That's another one that I know nothing about. I think pretty much this studio in general I know next to nothing about.
Yeah, they do a lot of very bright, artsy styles. They take a lot of what happened like in 2005, 2006, and have like a whole slew of concept that they've just been kind of like being like, oh yeah, let's work on this concept now. And that's kind of what happened with Mighty Switch Force, where they were like, we want a game that is like a nice little pick up and play puzzle platformer, and then all of a sudden they just kind of say, okay, we're gonna ship it. You know, we worked pretty good on it, and then it immediately got hit with just a massive success. And then they were like, Mighty Switch Force 2, let's go. And I think this is a side one, Mighty Switch Force Hose It Down. But yeah, they are pretty fun puzzlers from what I've seen. Originally came out on the Switch, as you can probably figure. And then Spider Soars. I don't know anything about this one. Let's take
Sounds terrifying.
Yeah, yeah. Looks very retro anime, which can't be mad at that. But spiders mixed in with dinosaurs.
Yeah, sounds terrifying.
Nah.
Right.
But yeah, it is very run and gun, very Contra. Okay, and it's
Oh yeah, fuck that.
yeah,
The stream just caught up, and I just started seeing what they look like.
yeah. You know what? It's Contra. I can't be mad at Contra. I like
Yeah,
Contra.
it's basically Contra. Yeah.
Okay. But and I say all, I did look this up. Every single Shantae game, including the original HD form called Shantae Half Genie Hero Ultimate Edition.
So, question:
yes,
Contra or Metrovania? What do you prefer?
Metroidvanias all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Contra's fun, but if I want to get if I want to feel and have good map awareness instead of just walking forward, I want to be like, ooh, I got to go back to this spot when I get this power up, or be like, ooh, I got to keep them in mentality of this boss because I know I'm gonna have to fight them later. That kind of thing. While Contra is forward, that's it.
Right.
Yeah. You get all 10 of these really good items for $15, and I gotta say that's a pretty damn good deal for River City Girls and the first Shantae. Alone, I should say. And it helps out Care.org. Founded in 1945 with the creation of the Care Package, Care is the leading humanitarian organization fighting global poverty. Care places special forces on working alongside women and girls equipped with the proper resources. Women and girls have the power to lift whole families and entire communities out of poverty. In 2022, Care worked in over 110 countries, reaching more than 170 million people through 1,600 projects.
It's a lot.
That is a lot. Heading over to the Xbox Game Pass. I'll talk about the first game on this list in a second, just because I was excited for it, but there's some bad news. Entropy Effect X from the story of BlazBlue, done by Arxis. I love its animation style. It is the first time I've seen an Arxis game be put in a platformer, action platformer, that didn't look like utter crap. So I'm very excited to try Entropy Effect X.
Okay.
Their last two takes on platformers were really like flash gamey compared to their fighting games. It just
Now the question is, was that a stylistic choice or is that a bad build?
It didn't
You know what I mean? Because like people
look
still make 8-bit games to this day because that's a stylistic choice, not because it's a bad build.
compared to their fighting games. It looked wrong. It didn't look like
And
it was
I get that. I'm not like disagreeing with you on anything. I'm
Mhm.
just saying I'm curious if that was on purpose or if
Or
they
it
truly were bad games.
I don't know. I just know that I did not like them.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Not for you.
Not for me. But this one might be for me. I do like BlazBlue's very loose sense of a story, and I do like BlazBlue as far as an Arxis game, so check it out. Relooted, a game where you are against 3 other people trying to rob one objective. This has couch co-op as well as online multiplayer, and we talked about this, I believe, back at it was
Like one of the Xbox things, a showcase or something.
it
Yeah,
wasn't the
it looks
last
kind of
Xbox
interesting.
one. It does, and check it out. It seems like it's going to be a very small game considering it's procedurally generated museums, so no memorizing maps. Everybody has the same amount of distance from their start point to the objective, so no unfair advantage. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of fun. For those who like doing their farming sims, Star Sand Island. This one looks really cute and bubbly. Not my cut. I no longer want to lean toward the Harvest Moon, and I want to lean more toward the factory building and pulling the oil from the earth to make me better.
Jesus. All right.
Look, I'm a corporate man. I don't care about no damn
Apparently.
fucking. I don't give a damn about no damn tomatoes.
What's that oil game? um,
As Sock says in chat, I'm in my dwarf era. That oil game.
yeah, you like build oil rigs and you have to tap the oil.
Huh. I mean, there's
Very
there's
simple. It's kind of like a click
satisfactory.
and sit. No, it's very simple. I can't think of the name of it.
Next up on the list is Drop Shot. I believe this is a first-person shooter from what I've looked at, but I don't know. It seemed very bombastic, very fun, but not my cut anymore. First-person shooters nowadays are wanting to be much faster than a lot of things, and I don't like that anymore. Blood Dungeon. I looked at this game, like even the here. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Can I? Oh god dang it! Hang on, I gotta. There we go. There, now you can see it. It looks like a very crudely drawn cover, and I don't really know what this game is about, but I'm probably gonna hop into it because I like blood and I like
The, the
dungeons.
the cover is very goofy and it's kind of endearing. Kind of sparked my interest a little bit.
Yeah, I'll probably grab it, see what the fuck it's about. The chapter 2 of the Plague Tale legacy that's going on right now is Resonance, and it is going to be moving over to the handheld and cloud of the Ultimate Game Pass.
I have officially fallen behind on that series and I need to get caught back up.
Young Sons. This one I took only a glance at because we were running I was running out of time before you popped on, but looks pretty interesting. It looks like it has a little bit of the factor building I like in a simulator like that, with a little bit of a cutesy charm, but it might be a little too cutesy for me. And then Shell Diver. I did not look at this one at all, but
It looks like that turtle's about to murk that freaking jellyfish, and they're both happy about it.
they both don't know what the impending doom of that submarine in the back's gonna do for them. But from the look of it, it's a turtle with duck feet.
It's a turtle that for some reason has to have an air bubble on its head.
It's a little confusing, so I may have to check this out just to see how very fucking crazy this game is.
This is exactly why we don't judge books by the cover.
But as far as today, the first 3 games, the game I'm not mentioning just yet, Entropy Effect X and Reloaded, dropped this morning, about 8 hours ago. So I may check out Entropy Effect a little sooner than later. But however, the first game I did not talk about, and I was very excited. I was actually like, ooh, I love the look of this game from the last Xbox game showcase. I was like, fuck yeah, it's going to be this year. I'm here for it. It looks like Salt and Sanctuary. It looks like Lies of P. It has this real grit, this dark art style that I was really in love with. It's all AI generated. So,
what's the name? Is
Vapor
that the
World.
first one?
Yeah,
Vapor World.
Vapor World Over the Mind. And I went over to the Steam page just to kind of take a look and get some more of the art and animation and the style that I really enjoyed. I didn't need to look this up beforehand until we started talking about it, about pulling it up, and then I was like, you know what, let me go see if it's on Steam and see what the wish listers say. Yeah, no, the people who are touching the early access, over 65% of them are in the mostly negative, while a lot of the others are abstaining.
Oh, we also got that new game that we've been kind of hyped for, the Amsterdam something, I can't remember. It's numbers. It's about witches, and it's from the guy that was involved in the original Assassin's Creed game, and he's come out and be like, "Oh yeah, we used AI. In fact, we used so much AI that I don't even know what's AI and what's actually like from our like creation studio." And it's like, dude, that's not
That's not boast.
good.
That's not a boast.
Like that just killed all drive I had for that game.
Like, I love these screenshots. I love the dark grit, but a lot of the comments down in the reviews say, yeah, from the very first cutscene, shit don't look good. You're seeing the face kind of melt into his shoulder.
Do you know what chat's talking about? Because I don't. Ledger Bound.
So Ledger Bound, Socks is very interested in a game where you can date D&D characters of a sort, and a coat rack, a talking coat rack. Not like date everything, mind you.
I mean, But it sounds like the same thing.
It is pretty much the same thing. A lot of really good voice actors. There is kind of like a Pokemon style beat 'em up where or I would actually lean more toward how very dare I? I'm sorry, I'm not wrong. Um but it is like almost Slay the Spire meets Pokemon as far as combat is concerned. And then there's a dating sim that kind of is thrown, I don't want to say haphazardly in there, but it's thrown in there. And Matt Mercer, I forget the name of the voice actress that plays Viper from Deadlock, but yeah, it's got a whole slew of really good voice actors. Next up on the docket, uh, just talking about it just because it dropped in early access yesterday. Seal Breakers. I played this on the very last Steam Next Fest, which I missed. Well, not the last one, the one beforehand. I missed the last one. But Seal Breakers was one of my favorite games that I was very excited for. I'm broke as shit, but I really fucking want this game. Like, y'all don't understand. This shit is a roguelike game where you can build your fighting style to the umpteenth degree. You can make it fast, you can make it a brawler, you can make it a grappler, you can make it a distance range type of build, and everything you can just kind of put pieces onto to make it your perfect build. And I gotta say, it felt fucking good. I have never had a Hades like that felt this fucking good. And it dropped yesterday. I do not have a price tag. But I do not suspect it to be very expensive. It is an indie game. Hopefully, if I can get some cash
What's it
up.
called?
Seal Breakers. There it is.
Did you find it?
Oh, hang on. Let me. I just didn't have Steam open. That was the only reason why I didn't. But I can open Steam.
Oh no, I was pulling it up right now because you said there it is. So I thought you were saying you found it.
Oh no.
No, it's still saying coming soon and join playtest. There's no price.
Oh, okay. Then I guess the playtest is what popped out yesterday. Hmm. Bummers. But I am gonna hop into that playtest and keep playing it. It's a fun fucking game. But do. We're gonna be talking more about it later, but seeing as it's a game trailer, games come before the movies. Kingdom Hearts 4 had a showcase trailer during D23. And I gotta say, I'm okay with Kingdom Hearts. I have not played 3. 3 is one of the very few that I have not played. I need to
I've only ever played one, and I've never finished it.
Ooh. Yeah. It's a big
I didn't have them
franchise.
growing up. I bought one in my 20s.
Yeah. It's also probably one of the biggest game series to date, aside from like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, and what else has like 10 games?
We all know that Turnip Boy is the biggest franchise ever. Come on.
Yeah, he commits all of the fraud. But Kingdom Hearts 4, I watched this trailer with my eyes glued to it. It was beautiful. It was vibrant. It actually showed some good combat. I fucking
Hopefully, this and the later thing we're going to talk about means they'll actually start selling more merch in the parks.
yeah, because they didn't sell it for a very long while, and then very recently, very recent, like I'm talking like in the last 5 months, they sold Kingdom Hearts pins, and they were selling out so fast, and they were being resold online for fucking like $200.
Like, they
Yeah.
know what the hype is behind these games. They know how much these games sell. Like, I don't understand why they don't go, oh, we should make merch.
Yeah. But they did showcase that Mickey was still doing his research on the Kingdom Hearts and trying to understand how to push it back. Goofy and Donald are still split up and trying to get back to Sora at this point in the game.
It doesn't matter. Not, one of them's not going to kill you anyways.
Right, right. Fucking Donald. Game looks great. Zero problem. I need I need to know who these other characters are because they're just kind of throwing people at me, and I'm like, I don't know who these people are. Now, maybe I might not know a lot because I haven't played 3.
I was going to say, it might be in 3. But also, you don't want them to give you the whole story in the trailer. That's what we regularly bitch about. So.
That is true. But I am happy that Coco is one of the new areas of the game, and it looks fantastic. I have zero complaints about this new area. I gotta play 3. Badoop. Uh, Speaking of putting nails in things, Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival literally has nails in about 85% of the fucking guns.
Real quick, thank you for the subscription there.
Oh, thank you.
Stealthy Bread 18.
Thank you, Brad. But yeah, about 85 90% of these weapons we see in this trailer has nails put into them, and I'm like, does it need all the nails? Is it?
They're just really big pins.
You're right. Okay, my bad. But yeah, even the little pistol has a fucking bunch of nails / pins in them. Like
It's on brand.
Yeah, but I am kind of excited for it. It does look like it would be a very fun game to just kind of mesh through and waste some time. It's done by Saber. I enjoy Saber's gunplay. They have done pretty good with it. When they did the John Carpenter game, Toxic Commando, I was like, I'm here for it. I didn't buy it, of course, but I played the beta. Fantastic beta. I would, if I had the money, probably would get it. Very fun. Hellraiser looks fun. Probably would get it, but I'm broke. I believe it said that it's going to be October. Yeah, October 8th of this year.
Just in time for spooky season.
It's a spooky month. I'm not really doing too much as far as gaming. I am playing something I didn't think I would be playing unless I got for free, which I did get for free back in December, Hogwarts Legacy. And I'm having a lot of fun with it, truth be told.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch it.
That's fair. Anything
Like,
you're doing?
it was given to me for free multiple times. I'm not touching it. I'm not interested.
That is fair. Any other game things you got, Q?
No, I think that's about it.
Then it's time for Shoe News. Heading over to Bull Errors. I have only seen a fistful of these machines. What do you know about Zoltar?
It was created from the movie Big and then went on to become a standalone thing. It's a fortune teller machine.
I didn't know it was made in Big. I've seen Big, but I didn't know it was made from Big.
Yeah, it was made for Big. That's what makes him big.
Yeah. But 2 different types of shoes, one that has like a clean look and one that has the kind of like worn machine look of the Zoltar machine. And on the very back, at the back of the heel, is a crystal ball that says check your fortune. And
do you want to know the weird alternate ending that we didn't get for Big?
Hit me.
So spoilers for Big. Anyone that hasn't seen Big, don't listen. So we know that the story is that he wishes to be big and it makes him an adult, and he goes and he lives this life and he falls in love with a woman, but he wants to go back, and so he finds the machine again and he wishes to go back to being a kid, right? And he goes and lives his life as a kid. The alternate ending that didn't get made because it didn't test well is that the woman he falls in love with goes to the Zoltar machine and wishes to be a kid so that she can live her life with him.
After he
it's a little weird, a little creepy.
Now, see, if they both had wished themselves to be a kid, that I would be like,
well, he was wishing himself back to a kid, but this grown woman's now wishing herself to be a kid to continue her relationship with him because she discovered that. Yeah, it's weird. The movie is already odd, but
that's weird. That's just weird.
Yeah.
But I do like the look and design of these shoes, and as mentioned with all of the Bull Air stuff, I actually got the email, and they actually seem to be doing very good at being like, hey, get ready for it this time, because instead of just giving the email that they opened up, now they're saying that it's going to be soon. Over on their website, you can hit notify me when available, but at least they're giving you the heads up. They said that it may open up in a week. So that was on Monday. So hopefully by Monday, it should be open up and available. $300 for each of these shoes. $200 for the Zoltar Speaks varsity jacket. And then $45 for the Zoltar Speaks Glow in the dark, your wishes granted t-shirt. Not terrible for the t-shirt, but $200 for a varsity jacket.
Dude, the prices on these are wild. Like, I'm not saying they're not worth it, because I'm sure they're very high quality. It's just they're so expensive and they always sell out. Like, that's the thing that blows my mind.
Yeah.
Is that they always sell out.
They always sell out. However, over on the other side, the San Diego Comic-Con stuff that didn't quite sell, they brought over to their website, such as the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes and a bunch of the Garbage Pail Kids shirts, which all of them look pretty good. And then we talked about this one, the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes SDCC premium snapback hat with the bite taken out of it. I mean, $45 for any of those. If you happen to be a fan of Garbage Pail Kids, I wouldn't personally wear a Garbage Pail Kids shirt. Would you?
I don't know. Probably not. Like, I don't mind Garbage Pail Kids, but I was never that big with it.
Yeah.
That one kind of missed me.
Yeah, it did. It went way over my head. And then just to piss Quincy off, we got Crocs. We talked about
Yes, we do.
some. Yeah, we got some Pokemon Crocs the other week, and now we got Pikachu, Jigglypuff, and a Gengar. Very standardized ones. The Pikachu one has some lightning bolts with the little Pokeballs holding up the strap. Jigglypuff's got some musical notes along the sides, and then the Gengar one has like a mist of a sort, like a dreary, ghostly mist.
I'm waiting for it to get to the Gengar. I wanted to see if it looked like he just farted or not.
No, not really.
Yeah, they're still ugly. They're still Crocs. Like,
Yeah, there's okay. But yeah, they're Crocs, as Quincy says. $80 a piece for all of these individually. Badoop. Going back over to the D23, all of the announcements that they made that I believe was the day after we talked about it, right? We talked about the
D23 was over the weekend, I do believe.
Oh, okay. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that I did not know about. A lot of stuff that went over my head. Quincy filled me the fuck in, and I was like, ooh, there was a lot that I did not
Yeah,
know.
luckily Comic Book Reader threw together a nice little bullet point list that breaks it all down.
Yes, CBR.com if you want to check them out. Thank you for this lovely breakdown. Zootopia 2. That's already out though, right?
No, yeah. That's just that they took to the stage. So the big announcement for that is towards the bottom.
Right. I was just asking in general if they were.
Yeah, no, Zootopia 2 already happened.
I only saw like half of the first one, so that's why I was like,
I didn't even see the first one.
Uh-huh.
I'm very behind on my Disney movies.
Oh, yeah, me too. Anne Hathaway appeared and assured fans that they are working hard to make a currently in development Princess Diaries 3.
Which, from what I understand, we're not getting. Oh my god! Wait, my name's brain spacing on her name. She's Mary Poppins. She's the grandma.
Mary Poppins, Joe.
Don't do this to me. God damn it! It's right there. Why can't I think of her name? Julie Andrews. Thank you, Socks. Yes. Apparently, we're not going to get Julie Andrews in this one.
Yes, thank you, Socks. That I mean, having her in the first two movies is like she's a staple character. She is
Yeah.
She's not a secondary character. She's pretty much a main character. Just
She's literally the queen.
Yeah. Bart Simpson followed with a sneak peek of an early storyboard illustrations from the new Simpsons movie sequel.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was like a little like sketched out thing of like Homer trying to get a ball that was hit by the isotopes, and then like everyone like chasing after it too, and it kind of just like falling through the city. You see like most of the different characters, and then by the end of it, it makes it back to the stadium, and Bart picks it up.
Yeah, I'll probably have to take a peek at that. That sounds enjoyable. Pixar Chief Creative Officer Pete Docter appeared celebrating the studio's 40th anniversary. I did not know Pixar was older than I was. With their new information about Incredibles 3, including a logo and concept art. They even talk about the plot, which I will not reveal here. If you want to go look it up, you can look it up. It will hit theaters June of 2028. Coco 2 details emerged, which I'm like, having watched the first, I'm kind of on board with it. It seems like I could figure out where they're going to be pushing a plot.
I mean, they kind of tell us. You didn't want to talk about the plot on the last thing for some reason, so I don't know where you're at on like mentioning plots.
Yeah, well, I just didn't want to spoil it for people who haven't really seen 2, because 2 kind of opens up a lot of this. But okay, you okay, sure.
Basically, it's just the villains coming back, and we've jumped a few years in age, and so now Miguel's a little older and has a fade going on apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's basically the concept, is the villains back. That's kind of just what it's breaking down to right now. It's like that's what we know on this one.
Yeah. It will be released November of 2029. Like they're announcing this very far in the future.
Yeah, it's a very early announcement.
Like 3 years and a couple months. They also said something that I am actually really frustrated that I missed. An original Kingdom Hearts anime was announced, inspired by the beloved video game series. It has coming soon to Disney Channel and Disney Plus. Coco will also be making its way to the next Kingdom Hearts. Oh, yeah, we already talked about that. I wish I heard about this because I'm a fan of Kingdom Hearts. I just
I'm gonna have to sit down and actually like work my way through the series.
I need to play 3. Pixar concluded its segment with a new look at its original film Gato, set for release in March 2027, and Ghost Market, set for release in spring of 2028.
Both come across kind of interesting. Gato's like this. You're following like this cat through a town. Ghost Market is not dark, but it's definitely a different direction than what we've gotten with a lot of the Pixar stuff. So it's interesting.
Would you say it's a little spooky, like Nightmare Before Christmas ish?
I will say spooky would probably be an okay term from what I'm gathering from it. I don't want to say Nightmare Before Christmas because I feel like that's going to put a very specific thing in people's head that it's not.
Fair enough. Okay, my bad. A brief teaser for the live-action Lilo and Stitch 2 promises that Angel, Stitch's pink love interest, will be appearing.
So, like, here's my thing on that. First of all, Angel is from the show, so I don't know
Yeah.
how much people know about it because, like, I don't know how many people watch the show.
She was very
But
far in the show, wasn't she?
I'm not. I want to say yes, but I'm not entirely sure. But didn't the first live action absolutely fucking tank?
Yes, but you know Disney, persevere, keep pushing. It'll
Like,
work.
that's the thing is like, the live actions aren't working. People aren't liking them. Yet you keep insisting. It's one of those Disney things that I'm not understanding. Like Moana also just fucking absolutely tanked.
And they're thinking about doing the second one in live
Yeah,
action.
I don't know if they're gonna do it or not. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, people don't want it. It's becoming more and more clear. Quit doing it.
Yeah.
And it's like they even really pissed people off with the Lilo and Stitch one because of a lot of like the decisions they made with it. Like actually really upset people.
I have also heard that. I also heard the ending was pretty much a spit on the original. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Grr."
Yeah, there was the ending was crap. The way they handled Pleakley in it was crap. There was all kinds of things to it.
But for those who care, for the few people out there that enjoy the live action remakes, May of 2028. Lisa Kudrow and Mira Sorvino updated their fans on Rami and Michelle too.
Romy.
Romy and Michelle.
I do believe so.
Okay.
I
I
wanna say
never seen the first one. Is it?
I saw it very late in life, but it is quite enjoyable. Like it's one of those ones where I went, oh man, I should watch that sooner. It's fun.
Let's paint it like this. Would I enjoy it?
I don't know. Like I think if you gave it the chance, you would, but you got to give it the chance. So it's
Okay.
basically about these two girls going to their high school reunion, and realizing they kind of haven't achieved anything in life.
Oh.
But they've been like they've been like best friends this entire time they're living together and whatnot. So it's them going to the high school reunion and kind of trying to seem like they've done something.
Okay.
Big things is they claim to have invented something that they clearly didn't. And then kind of like finding their way. So I'm interested to see what the sequel is going to be.
Okay. Disney Plus's Percy Jackson adaptation got a teaser for season 3, arriving on November 20th. New characters including Athena and Hera, played by Ming-Na Wen. I need to delve into Percy. I have not seen a single Percy Jackson thing. Not a
Um,
bite of Percy Jackson, but I've heard.
I watched the original movie.
Mhm.
I want to say I read the first book. I could be wrong, but I have not watched any of the show. I'm curious. I haven't looked into what they did about Zeus because I do believe, or maybe it wasn't Zeus, but one of the characters was played by Lance. So I'm curious who they got to replace him.
Okay. But I've heard so much good things about Percy Jackson. I've also heard a lot about other like half mythical, half mundane style stories like what is it? Amazing Creatures and Where You Can Find Them. I don't think I'm getting that name right.
I think you're thinking of Fantastic Beasts, and that's a Harry
That's
Potter
it.
sequel.
Oh, is it?
Well, it's technically a prequel, not a sequel. Yes.
Oh, I thought it was connected. I thought it was connected via, but not. Was it just written by J.K.?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, so technically it's the textbook in the universe, but she did write the textbook and release it. And then these movies are about the guy that wrote the textbook, but she was absolutely involved in every part of the development of the 3 movies.
Oh. We'll see. Queen Latifah and Dennis Leary spoke about their new Ice Age movie, Boiling Point. The film is getting its final touches now with a new trailer showing a bunch of familiar faces returning for this hilarious new adventure. And when Quincy mentioned it to me, I exasperately slapped my forehead and said, how many of these damn movies are they going to make?
I don't think I've watched since whichever one was the first one with Queen Latifah. Is that the second one?
I think that's the second one.
That's the last one I watched.
I watched the third one, and I know there's 5 now.
Well, they've also done all the spin-off things too. They very much pulled because this was originally a Fox thing. They very much pulled a Shrek with it, and we're like, we're gonna like just spin this into as many things as possible. Let's see, we've got Ice Age, 2002, The Meltdown, 2006. Dawn of the Dinosaurs, 2009, Continental Drift, 2012, Collision Course, 2016, and Boiling Point set for February. Apparently, it's coming really fast. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be number 6, and then the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild was some kind of spin-off that they did back in 2022.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they've got their shorts. 1, 2 shorts, a series that they did in 2021.
That's a lot of pairs of shorts.
Yeah.
Okay. Catherine Hahn appears for an update to the live-action Tangled, Ugh. Yeah, calling her interpretation of Mother Gothel stunning, hilarious, fab, and kind.
Listen, I like Catherine Hahn. I didn't watch Tangled either. But again, like live action, like and Tangled's not even that old. Like it was the Moana one was weird because it was like that movie was only like 10 years ago. Like why are we doing a live action remake of that already?
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is they were worried about finding someone to replace The Rock if they didn't do it right now.
Yeah, right. And she has confirmed the film's release March 31st, 2028. Like a lot of these are like football length of a time downfield. Jon Favreau, wonderful man, arrived to introduce Oswald. Let me go grab it. Bop. Bop. The new Disney Plus 3-part miniseries arriving in February that combines hand-drawn 2D animation and live action. He also teased a new Nat Geo miniseries, Lion, which follows a pride over 4 years and hits Disney Plus on August 20th.
It's gonna be fucking Meerkat Manor shit all over again. I'm just gonna cry. I'm not watching that.
I didn't watch it, but I heard it like it gets messy. Is that
It's
true?
one of those things. Like they put cameras in meerkat dens and in different spots in that the wilderness and just recorded it and named them all and whatnot. And the reality is like you're watching a nature documentary of these things that they can't interact with. So like they fucking die, they get eaten, they fucking some of them don't survive birth, all kinds of shit like that. But they're naming them the whole fucking time.
Yeah. If you put a name to
Yeah.
it, it
So
gets a little more painful.
yeah, like it was a little rough to watch as a kid. But yeah, I'm not gonna watch this fucking lion thing because like I just feel like it's gonna be a repeat of that shit. But I am all for Oswald. Like that sounds amazing. I'm really excited. I saw the few bits of footage they released. It looked really good.
It does look good. And the animation itself is being done by the animation studio behind Klaus, one of the very few animated films that use hand drawn abilities, and one of the very few films where I'd be like, go and watch this movie. It is beautiful, beautiful
Dude,
hand
the
drawn.
shadows and reflections in this alone.
Yeah, like it is simple. It is simple, but it is done so well. And then if you watch Klaus, you'll see so many artistic techniques done in a way that I cannot explain proper. Like I'm not an artist by any way, shape, or form, but I can at least appreciate art. Go and watch Klaus, especially when Christmas comes around, because it's a good Christmas movie. And then finally on this little tippet, Marvel boss Kevin Feige, Bettany, right?
Bettany, yeah.
And James Spader, Vision and Ultron, respectively, appeared to give an update on Vision Quest ahead of its release in October. I thought it was set for December. A new trailer dropped, and I gotta say, the trailer makes me kind of worried for our AI-driven buddy. Would you say? Because he is now unconnected from the Mind Stone.
I don't know what he is at this point, and I think that's the whole point of Vision Quest is to
Figure it out.
figure that out and explain that.
Mm,
It looks really interesting.
it does.
We're getting human Ultron, so we're getting Spader in the flesh with a really big beard. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for this one. This one looks fun and interesting, and it's finally answering a question that has been hanging for. I mean, how long ago did? It's been like 4 or 5 years
It's
since
been a while.
WandaVision.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and like that's what this is picking up after, because it's following what happened at the end of that. Spoilers, sorry. And when did WandaVision come out? I'm pulling it up right now. 2021, so 5 years.
Not a bad distance of time, but
It's a pretty long time to leave us hanging and wondering where like what's going on with this character, and not mentioning him in any of the other projects.
Yeah, and I still need to finish Agatha all along, just because that is a connector bit from what I've been to understand.
Oh, I mean I don't know if it's going to directly connect to that. That follows what happened with Agatha after the events of WandaVision. I don't think it's going to have anything to do. Well, no, scratch that. No, never mind. It will. It will. Yeah, there will be a connection between that and this, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's an interesting story, and it's like we've been kind of waiting for these parts, so I'm happy that we're finally getting it.
I'm excited. And then I think this is the last.
In fact, I would say now that I've thought about it more, I would say don't watch the trailer for anyone that hasn't finished Agatha all along.
Or Agatha. Okay.
Well, or WandaVision. Yeah, no, you need to watch WandaVision. You need to watch Agatha all along, and then Vision.
Yeah. After an on-screen bit that Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds needed to quote-unquote round out the cast for Avengers Doomsday, Chris Evans, Haley Atwell, and Robert Downey Jr. appeared, and a new trailer for the film was shown. And
yeah, I'm not watching any of the trailers. I don't trust them.
This is one of the few things from D23 that caught my attention because it dropped on their YouTube channel. Yeah, it showed a lot.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Sadie Sink appeared for an update on Marvel.
Wait. That's direct spoilers to a movie that's currently out, so don't say anything else.
Got it. X-Men will arrive May 5th, 2028. Switching over to Star Wars, Rosario Dawson, Hayden Christensen, and Iman Esfandi?
To look at it again.
Esfandi. Esfandi. Tease the next season of Ahsoka. I have not watched Ahsoka. I have not watched.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
Obi-Wan.
I need to finish Andor. Obi-Wan was good. I watched Obi-Wan. That one was good. I need to finish Andor. I need to watch Ahsoka, and I need to watch The Acolyte. I also need to finish Skeleton Crew.
Did you do Visions?
I haven't done any of Visions at all.
Okay, Visions is good animation. I like it. I liked it a lot. Made me really be like, ooh, it makes me want to get back into Star Wars again. Season 2, a little lackluster for me, but still very beautiful.
I think they're on season 3 now.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention, so I'll probably check that out.
Yeah. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that they released. It would help if I knew how to type.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure they released a 3rd season. At this point, though, that was like 3 years ago.
Aside from Ryan,
yeah, 3 seasons. Yeah.
Okay, I'll definitely have to check it out. Ryan Gosling not only appeared as Ghost Rider for the last little announcement, but he has also appeared and confirmed his character of Cade Oberon in Star Wars Starfighter.
Oberon Persei 8.
Yeah, I know, right? A brief trailer was shown, and the film comes out in May of 2027, coinciding with the 50-year debut with the original Star Wars.
You find it funny that he got to announce. They got to announce Ghost Rider with him at Comic-Con, and then for D23 they got to announce Star Wars for him. So now he's like, just checking off the Disney boxes right now.
Yeah. So wait, he's got Marvel. He's got. Okay, so now he just needs to be a Disney princess, and he'll be all set.
Yeah. He'll be good. The only person that's done that is Ming-Na Wen.
You're right.
She's the only one that's Marvel, Star Wars, and a Disney princess.
I feel like I feel like someone else is like 2 out of 3 also. A bunch of people are 2 out of 3 now thinking. Pedro Pascal.
I mean, there might be people that are 2 out of 3, but she's the only one to do all of them.
Yeah. Zootopia 3 was confirmed to be in the works. I still need to watch 2. I only watched half of 1. I heard they're fine. They're nice little bubbly animation things with quick quips and funny scenes. Clay.
Everyone sends me the sloth. They're very obsessed.
Speedy?
Sure. I don't know. I didn't watch the movie.
Yeah, I didn't either. I don't know. Clay, a new Disney animated film, was announced. Kieran Culkin plays Flip, who is chosen to be his village's next great mentor. It is slated for release in November of 2028.
Kieran's got a lot going on right now. Like he's killing it, dude.
Mm-hmm. One of my favorite actors, Walter Goggins and Haley Steinfeld, appeared to give an update on Hexed, with Jodie Foster confirmed to be voicing the film's villainous witch queen. Frozen 3 was also confirmed for release in fall of 2027.
Yeah, we're gonna see a little bit of the villain of that one too.
Yeah.
On the D23 stuff.
Okay, I was just pre-reading it just so that way it doesn't like do any major spoilers, but it's whatever. It's average Disney princess shit. The teaser clip for Frozen 3 was also shown, with Anna Kristoff's wedding being crashed as a portal appears apparently into an ice world. A new character who seems to have ice power similar to Elsa is also seen.
I'll deal with an ice world over a water temple any day.
Yo, I'll take that. I'll take that over a desert land. Fuck that.
The one with the sun's trying to attack you.
Yes. But D23 definitely had a lot of things that just went right over my head, and I feel very terrible about it.
There's a lot of merch stuff too. Like these are like the big announcements that were on stage, but like there was like crazy merch things. There was a bunch of stuff for rides. Like they confirmed the 2 new Adventures Campus rides. They confirmed a new ride for I think Tokyo Disney and a new ride for Paris Disney. Like there was a lot to D23.
Mm-hmm.
Not very much from Muppets though, and I'm very upset about that.
Well, a little bit from Muppet, not a lot, but a little bit from Muppets on like the product
Yeah.
side of things.
Well, product side of things, and Seth MacFarlane is apparently doing an album, which I mean, that's awesome. The guy's got a great singing voice, but like, I want the Muppet Show to come back. Like, did gangbuster numbers on Disney Plus, guys? Come on. Hey, keep it up, or you're gonna get us sued.
Ooh, you're right. I'm sorry.
That and the Peanuts music.
You,
Oh
yeah,
no, that's a big thing.
Yeah, that'll kill us. Heading over to IKEA, they are having a very interesting collab that Quincy threw at me with Xbox, making controller-looking stools.
See, I initially heard they're going to be doing furniture. They're doing a collab with Xbox for furniture with gamers in mind. And someone had done like a cool mock-up where it's like, oh, hey, look at this spot. You can put your Xbox. It's got like, LED lights. It's got a hanger for your headset. It's got spots for your games. But like, it's nice. It's modern. It looks good. I was like, that would be sweet. And then this is the actual post we got, and I was a little upset.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get a full thing soon. I will probably talk about it when more pops out, but all it showed was a thumbstick style stool and what looks to be like a beanbag chair with an Xbox logo in the center of it, or
I
like
think it's a D-pad.
okay. Then sure. I just hope that we get a little bit more than just those two.
Like, that stuff's fun. I like that stuff. It's not how I want to decorate and organize my house. I like nerdy stuff that's like kind of understated. Like, that's why I bought the ruggable rug I bought, because it looks like a nice rug, but it's also Star Wars.
You like your aesthetics.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like aesthetics too, but I don't really
I,
have
I'm
much of
I'm
it.
past the posters on my wall point in my life.
Yeah, I think me too.
Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with this furniture. I'm just saying, like, it's not what I would hope for from this kind of a collab.
Instead of regular posters, would you put up movie posters?
I mean, yeah, yes and no. Like, I would, in specific spots, kind of strategically placed, framed, not just hung up with thumbtacks type of thing.
Yeah. In frames, like, or
Yeah.
if you can get those like matinee boxes that have like the now showing and then the actual.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a cool thing.
Okay.
Yeah. My dining room is mostly black and white, with like, Marilyn Monroe and like James Dean, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. What poster would you probably lean toward getting if you had one of those matinee boxes?
Oh, I don't. Probably Back to the Future. I mean,
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's my thing. So, my girlfriend has a couple that she's got framed that she hasn't gotten to put up yet that are really nice. She did like Night of the Living Dead and Scream and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think of which one I would probably do. I would probably, if I got 3 of them, I would probably do the entire Cornetto series.
That'd be a good one. Could do Cowboy Bebop.
I could do Cowboy Bebop. The movie had a pretty good poster. Yeah, there's a lot that I would probably lean toward, but I would probably be so up in the air about it. Akira, the one where he's walking toward the bike.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one.
That'd be a damn good one. Badoop. Heading over to NECA, NECA official. They have a very interesting figure that has not crossed my mind in over 30 years. About 30 years. Powdered Toast Man.
This was kind of out of nowhere.
It is. They've done Ren and Stimpy figures before, but I would have never thought that they had a fully interchangeable Powdered Toast Man figure with Sir Sir Barracuda.
You're remembering so much more of this than I am.
Yeah. I really liked Ren and Stimpy. I hate to admit it, but I really liked it a lot.
There's nothing wrong with admitting it. It's not like we knew when we were kids that the creator was a piece of shit.
True. But yeah, Powdered Toast Man, fantastic superhero. Makes fart noises with his armpit to blind his enemies, as one does. But damn, I can go for some toast right now. It is up for pre-order, and the shipping is going to be available in the first quarter of 2027. Head to thenecastore.com and find out if the shipping is going to be available for you, because they do worldwide, but it is charged for international now. That is one thing that I've noticed with a lot of the merchants now, is if they are a US based company, they are now doing just US, Mexico, Canada, and then everywhere else they are charging a little bit more for international. That
Interesting.
like, as far as the 1st of August, everything seemed to have kind of like shifted.
I wonder why.
So, heading over to Hasbro Pulse. I still need to watch the new season of X-Men '97. I'm
Yeah, I haven't
dragging
seen it yet.
I'm dragging heel on all of my shows, and I'm being lazy about it. I need to quit being lazy about it. But however, the figures that they're coming out with, between the Cyclops that we talked about a couple weeks back and this one, the Beast figure we're looking at, god damn, these are looking
It's a
pretty
really
good.
good Beast figure.
It's a pretty good Beast figure. The last Beast figure I remember seeing a while ago looked very bulky, not very Beast-like. This one actually makes him look like somewhat intelligence, even though looking as he does. I like it. I like it a lot. He's got some sort of power pack. I do not know what that power pack is, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Maybe it's in the new season. Maybe I gotta catch up to find out what it is. However, it good figure. Hasbro does some pretty good jobs, even though they're an odd company. But doop. Heading over to the Rocket Roller Coaster.
Rockin' roller coaster.
Rockin'? Oh, Rockin'. You're right. That's an N. I thought it was IT. Rockin' Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. They have little beakers. I find it kind of sad that on the other side it didn't have beaker.
Beaker. Yeah.
Me.
The whole ride's supposed to be about, jamming out with Dr. Teeth, Electric Mayhem. But it would have been cool to include, since they did put Miss Piggy in there.
Yeah, they did. But yeah, throwing beaker.
It also would have been cool to put Bunsen on the bottom.
Yeah,
he's a Bunsen burner.
Yeah, like, come on, guys, hire us. We know.
It's a step in the right direction.
God, you're right. I do like the design of the drinks. Very shimmery, very refreshing looking. I would love to try one of them at least, and keep one of these nice little. They look like they're actual glass Bunsen's, and I would love to have that around the place. Would I drink anything out of it? It'd be tough, but yeah, sure. Badoo. Heading over to the Big Bad Toy Store, I got a bunch of things here, starting with this really nice Aerith Gainsborough figure from Final Fantasy VII. She's skinny. She is supposed to be lanky. She is supposed to be very, very thin. And plastic/resin doesn't exactly hold too well in very thin form, but this looks like a very sturdy figure for how thin Aerith is. Sadly, no slot to be able to put a 7-foot sword into her, but say la vie.
Jesus.
But it is also 1/4 the size of her.
I still want an explanation why the Phoenix Feather wouldn't work.
I am also curious about that too. Like, all of the deaths in Final Fantasy, I'm like, we can fix this. We can fix this very quickly. Whatever. But even still, actual use of cloth on all of her clothing, painted metal on her wrists, and the staff that she is holding. It looks damn good. It looks damn fine. The pre-order is up right now, and I believe the shipping is going to be available second quarter of 2027. Still with Big Bad Toy Store, a really nice looking Mega Man X full armor. I need to go back through Mega Man X again, the first one, just because it is probably one of my favorite games of all time. Beautiful music, good gameplay, especially when it was a huge transition going from the NES version of all the just standard Mega Man into Mega Man X, where everything was faster, better, just everything felt better. The world was going to hell, and you were there trying to fix it. Loved it. I believe prayer is now, and I do not see a date on when, so I think it's just going to be available soon. Badoop. Uh, McFarlane Toys is distributing through Big Bad Toy Store the Batman the Animated Series minifigures, also known as Q-Fig.
I have some Q figs. I've never really if they came from like loot crates. I've never really put much thought into them. I really like this set. I'm not gonna go out and buy it, but this is a cute set.
Yeah, find it kind of funny. Do they already like? Is this like a second set? Because no Joker, no Harley,
It might be. I don't know.
no Kite Man. um,
I mean, to be fair, Kite Man probably wouldn't make it into most sets.
That's fair. But however, I do like Clayface having Batman kind of stuck in there trying to fight his way out. That is
Yeah,
a nice
that's
little
cool.
feature. Penguin looks good. Victor Freeze, good. Two-Face, fine. Ivy. I do not know who the Bat is. I'm not too keen on all of Batman. And then of course you got Riddler.
It's Man Bat, dude.
Oh, it's Man Bat.
Yeah.
Okay. I never knew. Never knew. But happy that he exists. Is he like a polar opposite of Batman?
Think of him as Batman's version of the Lizard.
Oh.
Trying to cure things with bat DNA, turns himself into a bat.
Okay.
In some storylines, it's that his father-in-law does it to him. In other storylines, it's that he does it to himself. In some storylines, when he monsters out, he accidentally kills his wife. Makes him a traumatic character.
I mean, most of Batman's characters are pretty traumatic.
True.
Badoop. Sticking with the Big Bad Toy Store, there was a photographer who took a picture for Shin Godzilla's 10th anniversary. The figure is still available on Big Bad Toy Store, and even with his derpy little arms, he still looks very much intimidating.
It's one of those ones that, I was just like, when you said 10th, I was like, no, it's older than that. Really?
Yep, as of the 16th of this month.
Wow.
Yeah. Badoop. Just gonna quickly talk about it, just because you don't really see very many good anime figures that are done from just anime companies in general that want to distribute through America. They just want to do imports and all that. No. They want to make them here and ship them here locally.
It is unusual.
But the My Hero Academia female set featuring Uchako, Suyu Asui, Toru Hagakure, Hado, and Himiko Toga. Interesting that they included Toru, but I mean, I guess an outlier, I guess. One of the 2B or 2A class representatives, I guess.
You could be making up all those names and I would have no idea.
Okay. I mean, I might be. I guess you'll never know. But having in the Invisible Girl have a actual visible sheen with like a nice translucence to her skin is actually a huge thumbs up as far as figure making. Because
I don't remember what company it was. Like some company just released a Invisible Man figure, and it's just a completely see-through.
Oh my god.
Like it's basically just they had a mold of body, and they just injected it with see-through resin or whatever,
and then shipped it.
Yeah, like it's fun.
It is fun,
but it's like also like first of all, his clothes don't go invisible. But okay.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, at least this figure company actually does it pretty good, where it is not just like the full resin colored. It is like it has a slight hue of like you can see through it, which big thumbs up, big huge thumbs up. Get oh my god, there we go. Just because I want to talk about it, because I haven't talked about Evil Dead in a while. I love the tubs, little ducks that have popped up all over. Last time I saw them was at like a fucking Hot Topic, and they had like a whole line of them. I've never seen an
Oh,
Evil Dead 2 one.
that reminded me. Did we talk about the fact that Hot Topic has been purchased?
No, we have not. Go ahead, Coop.
Just real quick, Spencer's bought Hot Topic.
That's a very interesting acquisition, but I ain't mad at it.
What,
It seems like it would
what's
fit.
really weird about it is, so first of all, I'm curious what this is going to do to Box Lunch, because that's owned by Hot Topic. Hopefully, they continue to do high quality nerd stuff. But what's really weird about it is we got an emotional damage in the chat for that one.
Emotion. Yeah, no,
um,
I turned off that bot. Sorry.
what's really interesting about it, to me, is the way it's being reported is everyone just keeps saying Spirit Halloween's parent company. For some reason, no one wants to talk about the fact that it's Spencer's Gifts,
Hmm.
or just nowadays Spencer's.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they bought Hot Topic, so it'll be interesting to see what this changes to the company. Back to the Evil Dead duck. It is very adorable. I like the ash duck.
I like them both. Even the one without all the accessories is adorable, but the one with the accessories definitely feels very groovy.
Oh yeah, we got to get the boomstick in there.
Boomstick and the chainsaw. In chat, Hot Topic isn't Hot Topic anymore, man. It is, but it's just they had to mainstream it. They couldn't.
That's the
keep it-
thing is like I understand why people say that because they miss the old gothier version of Hot Topic, the old emo version of Hot Topic, and I understand that. But like the name of the company itself tells you what they're gonna do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, they still had the chained pants. You can still get the chained pants.
I mean, they don't sell Black Craft in store anymore,
No.
the lingerie company, but you know, I feel like that never sold well, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. And especially with malls that have like a Victoria's Secret in there. That would
Well,
really go.
it's definitely a different style.
Yeah. Badoop. So, with the announcement of Dungeons and Dragons and World of Warcraft coming together to make a big, huge campaign, as well as some Dungeons and Dragons stuff is crossing over into the World of Warcraft scene later on next year. However, with the Dungeons and Dragons side of it, they Big Bad Toy Store is going to be releasing 2 sets of very nice looking minifigures to support the tabletop play, including a very large one Illidan Stormrage, and of course Arthas the Lich King pointing his very powerful sword Frostmare, or Frostmourne. I'm sorry. Um, I I haven't played World of Warcraft in a very long time, and when I first saw these, my knee started to bounce. Like I was like contemplating about it. Is this a Wizards idea or a Hasbro idea? It's actually a collaboration. They're both kind of like doing a big, huge handshake in the middle.
Yeah, I feel like this very much was someone at Activision has been given a level of power, and they went, you know what nerds like? More nerd shit.
Yeah, Activision Blizzard said, yeah, let's throw some of our shit around and see if we can't make it stick to
I
the
mean,
wall.
that's the thing is that company's not making any fucking money right now, and Hasbro keeps fumbling D&D and anything they got from Wizards of the Coast. So I feel like it had to have been someone at Activision who was finally allowed to do something.
Right. I mean, you're not wrong. Wizards of the Coast is fumbling a little bit, but with their current runs of Magic the Gathering, they're at least petering out. That's at least somewhat of a moneymaker.
It wasn't that long ago that we talked about the massive layoffs at that company.
You are correct. You are very correct. At least they're still paying their artists, which I guess is the neutral point in that, but you are correct. However, with this collaboration and the hopefuls for the 2028 release of the Faerun books that are going to be announced for Dungeons and Dragons, I have a little bit of hope, at least for the third party people for Dungeons and Dragons, not necessarily the first party, to do well. The 2 sets are pretty damn well detailed for the little minifigures. The Illidan is definitely to scale compared to all the characters fighting him in all of his glory. I forget his name. He's not Goroth. He's the new orc tribal chief right now, and I gotta say.
I know nothing about any of that.
Yeah. But even still, Tauren, Mage, Fighter, etc. I'm liking all of the looks of all of these armor sets. They're very classic armor sets, which makes me very happy. A Worgen, which you very rarely see. I'm like, okay, I mean, cool. Adding a Worgen to a game would be nice. Just a whole lot of really good figures. Big thumbs up. I'm very happy that these are going to be out and about. I was bouncing my knee as said $25 a piece for each set, and kind of want them. But I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna leave them for now. I don't have any place to put them, and I'm not gonna be using them. So, available December of 2026. Badoop. Oh right, this didn't have anything. Badoop. Heading over to the one and only thing that kind of made me question even bringing it up. The Sunny D Spooky D mystery flavor. To those who Google
It's
it,
it's an image for your eyes for sure.
It is definitely an image. It's a mystery flavor. Hopefully, you don't need to think too hard on what to guess it. I don't know if I'd try it. I do like Sunny D, regular Sunny D. The orange
I haven't had Sunny
stuff.
D in years.
Yeah, it's a good intake of vitamin C while also not having as much sugar as like regular orange juice itself. So it's like a sports drink variant. I don't know. I don't know if I would try it. There's a bit of me that wants to just because I don't know. There's a curiosity that would, but with how it looks when you Google it, I sorry, not sorry. But heading over to Mattel, and they have a new thing. They used to, I believe these were the guys that did Mega. Who did Mega Blocks, or were they independent?
I don't remember who did Mega Blocks.
Interesting, because I know they were the ones who
probably
did
do a quick search.
because they were the ones who did the Halo stuff, and that's the only reason why I'm like scratching my my half beard here, going,
Yeah, but how long ago was that? If that's what you're
Oh,
holding on to for that,
yeah, that was a while ago. That was
you
a
know.
very long while ago.
So let's see. Oop, I did not mean to click that. No, go back. Damn it. So they are a subsidiary of Mattel.
Okay, so they pretty much said the old moles. We can kind of put it all together. But a beautiful 25-year Xbox, original Xbox Lego, like brick shop style Lego set that is an original Xbox that looks pretty much one for one, and the original Duke controller that looks a little elongated, but pretty good. And on the inside of the Xbox, you can have 3 little dioramas featuring 3 of the Xbox originals, probably bestsellers. There are some others that kind of came to my mind, but I can see these being up there, such as The Elder Scrolls Morrowind, the original Halo, and Psychonauts. And with Morrowind, you have Dagoth sitting there, and I'm like, for those who are on TikTok, if you look up Dagoth you're gonna find a couple mods on Skyrim where he is breaking people's PCs in a funny way.
I'm curious as to when this was all planned, since it's got Psychonauts, which now they have spun off back to it being its own company.
Ooh. I think this might have been in the planning process before.
Like it had to have been, right? I mean, these things
Yeah.
take a while to happen, anyways. So,
Yeah.
but it's just an interesting thought because, was it Double Fine?
Double Fine.
Is no longer part of Xbox.
Studios. Yeah.
We just covered that a couple weeks back.
Psychonauts 2 is a pretty fun game. And then
I never finished the first one. I always got stuck dealing with the Milkman thing.
Really? Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you luck if you have to go back to it. In the middle, there is a Halo diorama featuring Master Chief holding one of those wonderful sabers, as well as the. I was about to say Oracle, but I don't think that's its name. The little floaty ball thing that mocks you while you're fighting off the Flood. And speaking of the Flood, there's a lot of little floodlings kind of chilling around, and I'm like, You could have had the Arbiter. You could have had a Brute. You could have had anything else except for the fucking Flood. I took a big sigh and said, it's still a nice looking diorama, though. And then the Psychonauts one where you got, keep wanting to say Paz, that's not correct. Gaz, and the Milkman chilling out on top of a brain diorama. Simple. Not
which
really,
is basically the logo to the game.
not too crazy. But this set, did you look at the price, Quincy?
No, I didn't. I just saw it and sent it to you.
$330.
Gee, for off-brand Legos.
For off-brand Legos with market dioramas. Oh god. Oh, it has little insets where you can kind of put everybody. You know, now that I see that the dioramas are actually like full-size dioramas, okay. It gets a thumbs up. All right. All right. Yeah, this actually doesn't look too outlandish, especially when it actually has some things that are
I'm just
built
worried
into
that they're
it.
not going to stick together because that was always the problem with other brands. I mean, Mega Bloks was okay. They did decent sticking together. I had like this giant Viking ship with dragons when I was a kid. But that's always been the problem with non-Lego things is that they just don't fucking stick together. They fall apart.
Because Lego has that patent on how their Legos like work,
Right.
and hard to replicate perfection.
Which
Everybody,
I mean, to be fair, that they did invent it. So
that is true. That is true. But yeah, having like full size dioramas instead of just those little things that you just kind of put in there, yeah, okay, it gets a little bit of a thumbs up, but still the price tag. But heading over to the actual Lego side of things now. K-pop Demon Hunters, you can get Derpy Bird and Sussy Bird in a pretty dang good looking set. I'm happy that they made their eyes not look like
it's
the.
Derpy Tiger and Sussy Bird.
What did I say?
Derpy Bird and Sussy Bird.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I don't know where I got. Okay, Derpy Tiger and Sussy Bird. Yes. I'm happy that they didn't choose the Lego Ideas eyes, because those ones looked a little jarring, while these ones are actual printed eyes, and it actually has a little bit more definition. I really appreciate what they did with this set. I wanted to open up more tabs for this, but I couldn't, so I'm kind of stuck with this one. So I need
That's all
to
right.
find. Here we go. Yeah. See, I couldn't even open up a new tab, but I can click it. That's so bizarre. Heading over to the Pokemon side of things, a Munchlax figure. I know someone in chat is going to definitely be like, "Oh yay, Munchlax!" There are apple cores all over the place with a few full-size apples for this little tiny hungry gobbler of a Pokemon. $70 for that one. And I believe I had one more near the bottom. Or I didn't. Oh, yeah.
Silence. Okay.
I'm very curious on how this arcade pinball machine Lego set would actually work without breaking. Because apparently it actually works.
Lots of glue.
Yeah. $230 for this pretty okay looking Lego set. Slash pinball machine. I just hope
Again,
that,
though, $230. Like, goddamn.
yeah. I hope that it actually does, like, it doesn't have like actual internals to like ping 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 punk 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 clock clock clock. It doesn't look like it has actual
That might
working.
be one of those ones where I'm gonna need like to watch someone do a build.
Yeah. Actually, wait a minute. Is there a little? Oh, there is a little play thing. Oh, it's just a 3D rendering. That's unfun. Oh, here we go. Nope. We don't. I don't care if it's not copyright. No music. From the look of those buckets, I don't see anything that. Oh, okay. So you're actually building the flippers. Let me get that out of the way.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's got the springs in there and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's got a spot that the ball comes out. I'm assuming that
Oh.
yeah, there's a level of internals.
There's a small level of internals, but no battery. That everything looked to be very
I mean,
rigid.
that's good though. I mean, it doesn't need batteries. It's Legos, and the fact that it was actually moving the spaceman for like score and whatnot is pretty awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There was a couple more that I want to do, but the Lego website's pissing me off.
That's all right. We're at $1.30 anyways.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Badu. You showed me this, and I was like, I couldn't open up the Instagram link, and I forgot to ask you about it. It is a Lego Batman full size looking.
Well, it's not full size. It's not an actual Batmobile, people.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Reiteration. It looks good. It looks smooth. It doesn't look
It's a
all
very long. Yeah.
Yes. But as far as a Lego set goes, this is great. But is it an actual set?
I'm pretty sure it's an actual set. The post I was sending from had Lego attached to it.
Okay.
But Lego's site seems to be having an issue right now. We've also got Batman Day coming up next month, so
When is Batman Day?
sometime in September. I don't remember the date.
Now, is it the day when Bruce's parents died, or is it the day when they actually put on the
No,
cowl?
I don't think it's either one of those. I think it's a day that they kind of picked.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's see. Batman Day is quick. The first Batman Day was July 23rd, 2014. But I could have swore we had Batman Day coming up. Oh yeah, they changed it. Okay, so last year it was the 20th, so it looks like they just fucking pick it when they want. Batman Day is the annual event organized by DC Entertainment to celebrate and promote Batman. The first Batman Day was July 23rd, 2014. It was a date selected by DC Comics and Warner Bros. To celebrate Batman's 75th anniversary and coincide with San Diego Comic-Con 2014. Subsequently, Batman Day has been on either the third or fourth Saturday in September. The actual anniversary date of the first appearance of Batman in Detective Comics number 27 is March 30th, 1939. Batman Day was established by DC Comics, Warner Brothers, and DC Entertainment after the first Superman Day was celebrated in June 12th, 2013. So yeah, last year it was the 20th. So this coming one, I'm not sure that it'll be most likely the third Saturday of September, which would be 1, 2, 3, the 19th.
Okay. Any other things you got for today, Q?
No, I think that's it.
Clap hands together. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe where you can. Remember to check the links down in the description for a good old Humble Bundle. Get you some kick-ass games while also helping out some charities. Check out Zenny. They are still doing their renew, reuse, recycle glasses. They've just added a bunch of new frames. Go and check those out. Go and check out Quincy on his threads. Check me out on my Instagram and Twitter. I am going to probably pull away the Hero Forge, so go and grab those quickly before I pull those, hopefully by next week, where you can get some custom 3D dice, as well as some acrylic keychains, some SFL files if you have access to a 3D printer, but also gain access to getting your figure done in either silver or premium copper. Yeah, next week I hope to have a new affiliate code. But if you happen to be buying anything in Amazon, click the link down there and purchase through it. Every sale will definitely help us, and I appreciate it greatly. That's everything. At the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of months, at the end of years, please love one another. It is certainly free to do. Good night, everybody.
Everyone.
My throat hurts.